Well, this is a picture of my Gear VR. Here's a video of the PlayStation 4 controller that I use for Bluetooth. It'll save you some money. I imagine the Samsung gamepad works probably better because this one, if you touch L2, it'll start putting you in a circle. It'll just be real glitchy. You cannot touch L2. It freaks it out. And here's the unofficial Google Cardboard. See this? They sent me an extra magnet because sometimes this thing doesn't activate with my Note 4. So now it does every time. I had to customize it with some foam, like stuff that's used for plumbing. Because I tell you right here, this nose thing will start bothering you. This actually block out some of the head sight. This is more comfortable here. But I tell you that when you go to unofficial cardboard, if you don't like putting models together and stuff like that, you want to get it assembled. But it will cost extra $10. So if you do like putting things together, I'm sure you'll appreciate it more if you put it together yourself, but who knows if you have to glue and everything. But these are the head straps, and these things tend to pop off from time to time. But what I'm gonna say is let me. I guess I can't switch the camera view, so that's all right. What I'm gonna say is the experience inside the Gear VR is very seamless and very sharp. The resolution, but the few games that you do get, demos and paid ones, they're really fun. You find next to none multiplayer because this is still like new technology taking off, if it even does take off. And the movie theater in the Gear VR is very cool, but then again, all you have is some trailers. And I'm totally against like piracy. I'm a Christian, so I'm against like pirating. But right now, you can't even rent or purchase movies from Google Play, and it doesn't have a Netflix app or YouTube app. Now this, there are some, like I said, they might have other headsets where you can see the screen better. This is not bad. Actually, there are some YouTube VR apps here where you can watch YouTube movies, but it's not going to be as seamless, as flawless, or high resolution as the Gear VR. But you have a lot more apps. A lot of them are a lot cheaper, and some of them are really fun. But like I said, it's going to be similar to maybe a 3DS compared to a PlayStation 4. You know, this you can get, experiment with VR for like super cheap. This, that headset is $200, which I don't think is too much money. But the phone, if you don't find an aftermarket used Note 4, you're going to get yourself into a steep contract. You don't want that. I got mine used for $450. I jimmied the guy down from $500 to $450. The phone is really cool. The phone, you can do a lot with it. Again, you have to download some apps like Air Gestures. You might have to pay $1, and it's still limited. Air Gesture is you can wave your hand in front of the phone to go to your favorite apps, but you can't really flip pages. You can flip like from pictures. You can wave in front of the phone or let your hand hover, and then voice recognition will come up. And even on voice recognition, you could set your voice recognition to, you don't have to say hi galaxy. You can put like what I do, say God is love, praise Jesus, because I'm a Christian, and I want to glorify the Lord and everything. Well, anyways, I guess that's about it. So I have one of each of this. I really don't think I'm going to get an Oculus Rift, and I can invest into $1,000 to $1,500 computer, more and more stuff. But they do have something called Leap Motion, where it's hand recognition technology, and I guess there's some games with the Oculus Rift and the Leap Motion where you can use the headset and operate your hands without having weird things wired to your hands. It'll just recognize your hand. Well, at Best Buy, that thing is like under $70, a Leap Motion. So if you do have a computer, it would be cool to get. But right now, like I said, I can put Air Gesture app on my Note 4, but it's still going to be so limited compared to that Leap Motion. But this stuff is still new and innovative. So I'm just going to probably wait to see what stuff comes available on the gear. But still, I'm not going to let nothing come between me and my relationship with the Lord. I'm not going to let these things become idols. They're still material. People are more important than possessions. Treating them properly, better than obtaining property. So I continue to encourage you to consider accepting Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.